Welcome to another episode of Project Zomboid. We are following the story of Ghoul King, a soldier abandoned by his squad. Or maybe not abandoned, Maybe he's the last man standing, huh? No? Right? My name's Drunkonlife and we are entering day 2. We found a crossbow in the house with some bolts and now we're going to give her a whirl. Perhaps we should name her. Give her a name. And she's doing pretty good. Maybe Rosie. I only know one thing called Rosie personally. She's my Roomba, my vacuum cleaner. Actually, I called her Drunk Slave, but my wife said I was being not so politically correct. Told me to change it. We will call her Rosie. It's actually pretty nice. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, naming the crossbow. Ghoul here has a M16 and a pistol, but we haven't used it yet because, as you may know or not know, guns are essentially the dinner bell for zombies. But this crossbow, well, that's an idea. There are a lot of them over here. This is a mod, by the way. You can see all the mods I'm using in the link below. Yeah, I can pull them out too. Good. Very good. I wonder how long these last. If these have like somehow eventually deteriorate into nothing or something. That's nice, and I didn't even check to see how many crossbow bolts I had. But this is a great item, considering that I am a soldier and I already have pretty good aim. Don't want to drag those guys over. I think I'm going to, though. Yeah, I'm going to. Anytime that I hit, it doesn't sound like it's making a lot of noise, enough noise to pull them. But, yeah, it could be pretty ugly. And I'm just looking for my bolts now. Where are my bolts? Give me my bolts. Okay, so just a reminder that this is a recorded, pre-recorded parts of my Sunday live stream. If you're around, you can always check out my Project Zomboid streams at 11 a.m. Central Time on Sunday. About 3 hours of this, and I just basically break it up into, a couple episodes, 1 or 2 episodes, maybe 3. Who knows? Who knows? The first 2 episodes are actually part of my first live stream. I do stream Project Zomboid on a pretty regular basis, usually 3 to 4 times a week. I'm always doing something. Ooh, that's a nice hit. I'm just kind of wandering around, trying to work this crowd a little bit of crowd control. Looking for my bolts so I can come back around and murder some more. There we go. I think I am losing bolts. I think it eventually, yeah, there's a couple right there. All right. Just go ahead and load her up. Try this again. I really like the animation of this crossbow. Someone was saying that this was a little bit OP, but you gotta realize this guy's a soldier. He's got good aiming and good reloading skills. I imagine the reload time, if you're not real advanced, that could be a problem. It ain't a problem with this guy, though. Not with Ghoul, man. He is a monster. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to thin these guys out. Well, Hellfire, that is quite the shame. I'm going to move around just so I can grab my my bolts again. Just a tip here, if you're running against a lot of zombies, moving around houses and stuff will kind of thin them out. You're basically kiting them around and there's just too many. So what's the plan today? Today we're going to be moving closer towards West Point and possibly make it to the Valley Station Bridge. Of course, that could change if we find a car. The plan is to eventually get to the western edge of West Point. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to stop. Might make us a safe house there. The ultimate goal is to get back to Fort Redstone. So that's where Ghoul King was originally here. I'm going to have to take care of these guys a little bit more old school wise. Well, shit. Doggone it. See if I can grab this now. Grab a couple of them. Got it. The crossbow actually covers 2 of the spots, if you notice. It's not as effective with one-handed. Very effective two-handed, but that's a trade-off. And from my discussion with KPK, who kind of suggested this mod, he had mentioned that the mod is yeah, we're just gonna get out of here. the better your aim, the longer range you can go. There's nothing here. Let's just get that out of here. We're gonna head to Valley Forge. So that's what we want to do. Is we want to get to Valley Station's bridge today. We find a car, then we might actually make it all the way to where we want to go, which is the western side of West Point. Otherwise, you know, I feel as though the bridge would be a good point to reach in this juncture. I'm not exactly sure how far it is. I know that if I follow the tracks, that I'll get there. All right, so we were almost there. I can feel it in my bones. Too bad I still have not found a watch. It's just, I don't know what's going on. It's like every time that I've streamed for the last month, I find like 5 watches. Gold watches, silver watches, black watches, red watches. All these watches on almost every zombie. And for whatever reason, I mean, for Christ's sakes, a Valley Station has a mall in it. You'd think everybody would have friggin' watches. Not a single watch in all of Valley Station. Yeah, here we go. Cool, well maybe we'll find a car here. If we can find a car here, then we can mosey on. Now I'm using Snex mod. This is what, it's Crash Cars mod. It basically allows you to have stuff. And even the crash cars, the burnout cars. You can actually dismantle these as well, which is nice. Can I get through here? I can't. Doggone it. And it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you see crash cars, you would think that you'd be able to find stuff. Kind of takes me back to like The Walking Dead, you know, the Atlanta Bridge. Going into Atlanta and all those cars. All those cars could be potential water bottle havens and I don't know what else. Cigarettes and in case of Project Zomboid, beef jerky. It's an empty bottle. I don't need it, though. Bandage. We have a couple cars here. We might be able to luck out. We might get lucky. I've noticed that the cars now... Well, the cars are set to lock sometimes. This one comes right open. I'm just going to see if there's anything in here. An M9 pistol. The battery. I'm going to go ahead and keep that because I might have accidentally... I may or may not have kept my flashlight on all last night. I really want that. Nah, don't really need the weight. But let's see if there's any... Nope. Absolutely not. That'd be a big fat negative. No key. Doesn't look like it's in all that great shape anyway. Probably, maybe it's sour grapes. Probably has like a dead battery or something. That's a lock. This looks like an... Oh, and look at there. There's a Jeep. My goodness. A hunting knife? We'll go ahead and grab that. I was kind of worried about this. A hunting knife's been my main squeeze as far as killing zombies. You know, I do have that badass crossbow now. I'd like to get it up to like level 6 or something. Just stabbing zombies in the face. Beef jerky, there we go. That's what I was talking about. See, some unfortunate fool left their beef jerky. They thought they were going to get some. Lipstick, Riverside wallet, nothing. An empty pop can. Okay. What about in here? Double-barreled shotgun. Now, if I find a car, I might grab it. If I don't find a car, there's no sense in grabbing it because it's just going to weigh me down. I'm already kind of like right teetering on the edge of being overweight. There's no reason to push me over that edge just yet. Candy cane, we'll go ahead and eat that. That makes me happy, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't look. Nothing in here, just a crash car. Maybe this car. Maybe. Empty orange soda bottle. Tissue. Toilet paper. More mint candy. Here we go. We'll take that twine. The twine we can use to make bird traps. Since it is 6 months later, food will become a problem. Empty gas can. I'm going to go ahead and grab it, just in case. I'm just surprised that there's not... There's a wrench. Yeah, I'm going to grab that too. I think. Now, I could just grind away here, like pull off some tires and like start to try to dismantle some of these cars. Get my my mechanics skill up to level 2. I can get to level 2 that and then level 1 in electrical, then I won't have a problem finding a car. Another flashlight. Nada. An empty bottle. And this one has gas. I mean, has a key, but no gas. Feels bad. And it looks like that's going to be all she wrote, folks. I'm really surprised. Like, what I've noticed over the past like month or so of playing this game is that they've made the crossroads a lot less likely to find a good car, as well as you know, all these like where these a bunch of car wrecks. It's just harder to find cars. Now this is 6 months later, so not only is it harder to find cars, but it's harder to find cars with good batteries. Did I just hear something? Keep hearing voices. Go ahead and put this tent up. Do that right there. Beautiful. Weird. Weird how it kind of like separates. Okay. Wonderful. Well, this is where we're going to stay. We're going to probably stay here and, I don't know, forge a bit. I don't think I'm going to find anything other than materials, but we'll go ahead and do this now. I think that 6 months later, you don't find shit. There ain't nothing. Just stones and sticks and branches and shit. But these branches, I can turn it into a axe and then not use my other axe to bring down a tree, maybe make a fire, and stay here overnight. So we stayed the night at the bridge and started to head towards West Point, kind of testing out our new crossbow. Ghoul had pretty much decided that he would need to get to the other, more quiet side of West Point. The west side of West Point is a bit more suburban there. He figured it would be a safer option. Thought about going straight through downtown West Point because the chances of finding a car were higher, but given what he and his squad had gone through the previous day, it seemed like that option would be the most dangerous. He would probably not make it out alive. So he elected instead to hug the water's edge and make his way further west because the likelihood of at least one functional car in the suburbs seemed to be pretty good. Anyway, that's what he was thinking. He figured maybe another day's hike, but the amount of zombies even in the woods were high, so he found what he thought was a house on the water, which turned out to be more of a boat lift. He pitched his tent right outside, crossing his fingers that his sleep wouldn't be interrupted, and it wasn't. He continued making his way west, killing zombies, and finally came upon the house that would be his safe house for the time being. And this is where we begin. So I think we're on day 5, I believe. 100 and a half kills. This is going to be the house. This is going to be the house we used to live in. I think my plan is to clear out this area. There's some suburban houses right to the east of us that we passed. There should be cars there, and there's also a school there. But in the meantime, we're going to clear out this entire area, try to shore up all of our gear, keep it all here. Hope we find a car. If we don't, I imagine we're going to be pretty much SOL. We're going to have to figure it out. The helicopter will be coming. It will be coming. They will be doing a search mission for Ghoul here. For sure. He's sure of it. So it's just a matter of him being available and there when they can find him. So he's been thinking a lot about where he's going to head to after this. This isn't going to be his safe house, his home. I think that he really feels like he needs to go back to Fort Redstone. That's going to be to reunite with all of his other soldier friends. This was just a botched mission that just went wrong. But he's going to survive. He knows it. He feels good about it. He just wishes he had brought his watch. He has no idea how many days. He thinks it's 5 days, but who knows. So today we're going to clear out the houses all around here. Eradicate the zombie menace, the undead menace from this area. And maybe be able to find some other things as well. All right. That crossbow animation looks so freaking good. Good job. I don't know who did it, but man, it looks friggin' phenomenal. Southern Casting Call had mentioned to me that that this was definitely a mod that I'd be interested in, and man, he is right. Ah, Hellfire. Do I have any? I don't think I do. I'm going to just take them out with my... I might not have any bolts. It's all right. I can improve my short blade skills here. Ah, come on. Come on. Do not die on me. Do not get bit. Yeah, there's a few of them. It's all right. If I need to, I can always just go for the axe, but I'm hoping I can push them down. Maybe. Maybe I can get lucky. Just got to make sure that there's no one behind me. Beautiful. That was a good, nice kiss. Kiss to the chin. Perfect. We have a watch. 1,400 hours. We don't know what time, what day it is, but at least we know. Man, we must have slept all friggin' day. It's 2 o'clock. All that hiking must have worn Ghoul out. All right, there's nothing there, but hey, at least we have a watch. So it's a girl's watch, it's a lady's watch, but we always find something else. All right, so there's a house here. There should be a couple more houses up the road. And we'll just clear out this way first and then go into the other one. There's one particular house that I really, really like. Not for a safe house because it's a one-story, but I just like it because it just always seems to be good to me. I'm a little bit anxious. I probably need a cigarette. Ah, come on. Ah! Beautiful. All right. And there went my hunting knife. Well, doggone it. I think I have another one, though. Let's see. Screwdriver. Man, I didn't drop off enough stuff. I got a roasting pan and rice and all sorts of shit. All right, let's go back to the house. We'll drop this stuff off and head back up there. Wonderful. I see somebody. Who can it be knocking at my door? Now, just remember that these zombies can open doors and windows, so there's always a possibility that we can have some unwanted guest arrive. These are smarter zombies, and we have quite a few hunting knives, so that's good. That's good. We can just continue on. We'll eventually... See, he just let himself in. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. All right, well, just a reminder at the... Yeah, let's... We're going to go ahead and grab this guy. Since this is our house, we want to keep it somewhat clean. Just a reminder that I am streaming this on Sundays, 11 a.m. Central Time. It's like 3 hours of stream. What you're getting is basically an edited version of the stream. And, you know, it's really done more because I'm being considerate of you guys. You know, I know that YouTube viewers consume content differently than Twitch viewers. You know, Twitch, it's all live in the moment, and you're commenting and you're socializing and you're talking to people and having a lot of fun. And obviously with this, you know, with YouTube, it's a lot different. It's more of like a story mode and stuff, and you want the narration and everything. So at any rate, you know, it's like 3 hours, kind of try to condense it down. That way you guys can always come in and say hi to me, say, what's up, drunk? All that. You can be part of the double Ds. That'd be drunks, dogs. All right. I didn't even think, I wasn't sure if I even checked this house. I couldn't remember. So let's just go ahead and do that. Hammer. Well, maybe we'll pick that up later on. I think we have a lot of our stuff. At any rate, I'm just talking. All right. Perfect. Now we're a little bit lighter. That's good. I'm still a little bit anxious, kind of peckish, but we're going to check these houses out. We will get this done. Get this did. These zombies can open and close windows. I know I've said that before, but... Oh, there's somebody right there. Hello. You sexy thing. Beautiful. Wonderful. Let's check in here. It looks like there was a party going on. Cash all over the floor. Some chips. Radio still on. All sorts of stuff. Ah, cop. Perfect. Right, and we're going to go ahead and take care of him. Off of me. Gotta be real careful here because this was obviously a house party, so there's probably other zombies in this area. Leather gloves, nothing I really need though. Nothing in here. Really should probably be checking the house out before I do all this, but you know, whatever. I live on the edge. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Nothing in there. Just got 2 more rooms. Perfect. Nothing. And a long dress to boot. Kind of like my camos. I don't think I'm going to change that anytime soon, but I don't know. Are there any books for me to read? No books. Well, at least we know what time it is. This is literally, I think it's on day 5. It took us 5 days to find. I honestly thought that maybe it was a mod, but then when I went in and played Project Zomboid, I think I played it on Friday on Twitch, and we found, again, lots and lots of accessories, so now I know. This is Unique Z is one of the mods that I'm using, and I was afraid that Unique Z was what was breaking the watches and whatnot, but it wasn't. It wasn't. That's good. 16:10, we got about 2 more hours before we can hit the hay. That gives us plenty of time. We are playing with Pitch Black Nights. All right, let's go up here. A lot of times there's a car crash right on this corner, but not today. See if there's anybody. This is the house that I really like. I love this house. Let's see if the door looks, it opens right up. There's all sorts of stuff in here, usually. Ah, shit. Doggone it. Hellfire. Well, our safe house is right down the street, so we're... You know what? I think I'm going to make a stand here. We're going to make a stand here. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just gear up. I'm going to check this car first, though. Yep, here they come. Here they come.